and welcome to Maya's Little Memories with Myra. Today we came to the Nehru Zoo. I came with my favorite cousins today. First we saw a giant tortoise. It's so big I can barely even see it. Then we saw so many turtles. I can barely even look at all of them. Then we saw big baboons. It's so big. Then we saw a train. And after that we saw a cheetah. Then we saw a white tiger. It was having such a long nap. Then we saw ostriches with antelopes. Then we saw a white peacock with lots of feathers, and it has so pretty feathers. It was so pretty. I loved them. Then I saw an elephant. It was so big. There are so many different kinds of elephants, but there's only one kind that I could see. It had such a long trunk. It was basically the size of my whole hand. Then we saw a fox. A white fox, though. Then we saw a white leopard. It was so scary, but I was okay with it. Then we saw a rhino. It was running. And after that, we saw an ostrich. It was so tall, it was like a statue. We saw a bear dancing, and I think it was asking for food. It was dancing so much. It was a black bear. After that, we saw an antelope. And we saw a giraffe. It was so tall. Then we saw lots of dinosaur bones. We saw lots of them, like dinosaur brains or something like that. After that, we saw alligators. We saw their smiling teeth, but we never want to go near those. Then we saw lots of snakes. There's so many kinds. I was so tired looking at all the animals. It was so fun, and I loved to see any snake. But it was just so scary to see them bite someone. But luckily they didn't. Not all the snakes are poisonous, but some were. It was so fun, and we saw one of them going in the glass and wobbling to us. But luckily they didn't touch us or they didn't bite us. There were 2 snakes here, but there were so many other. The maximum there was at least 2. They were coming up, but luckily they couldn't bite us. Then we saw more turtles. And we saw such a big snake.